It's like a miniature Grand Canyon. Hello. It's a Thursday and it's nearly 9:45 in the morning, and I'm just watching the last video I uploaded, which was 11 hours ago, so it's nearly half a day ago. Right, between 10 and 12 today, a sky engineer is due, and needless to say, he's come to set up a skybox. I hope it goes well. There seems to be a satellite dish already set up. It's just a case of using the holes in the wall, as it were. So that's it at the moment. I'm just waiting for him to arrive, which will be, as I say, as early as 15 minutes. Yesterday, which was a Wednesday, was basically editing yesterday's video all day, and then it was about 7 o'clock in the evening before I decided to get out the house, and something told me there might be a Burger King in Hastings, but when I got there and did a search on the phone, the nearest one was in Ashford or Tunbridge Wells, which was about 20 miles away. So it looks like the one in Hove, no, the one in Brighton now, Kings Road I think it was, is still the nearest Burger King. So after that I just drove back really. It was a quick journey. I'm surprised how quick it is to Hastings. You think it's a long route, but it's not really. The trip to Little Common isn't that long. It always seems quicker going the coastal way, but than the motorway way. But once you pass Little Common, there's just a few minutes to Ravenside, which was, I was toying with the idea of getting off there and going to the beach. I've already been to that beach already, but to go from the big retail park, and then perhaps have a Burger King or even a KFC. They've got both there. Did I say Burger King? I meant McDonald's or KFC, because both of them are there. But it was quite late when I got back. It was starting to get dark, but not that dark that I put my headlights on. So I waited until it was dark enough, and it wasn't even dark when I got home. It wasn't even that dark, but I started to sense that I should be putting my headlights on, even though it wasn't dark enough to do so. So after Hastings, I drove straight into town along the coast. I did see a lot of motorbikes yesterday, and I know on the Wednesday you do get a lot of motorbikes, but I thought it's called Bike Nights, and I thought it was the last Wednesday of the month, and it's, of course, the last Wednesday of the month is next. It's the week after next. Yeah, the week after next. Well, I saw a lot of motorbikes as I was going to Hastings, so I thought as I go into town, I'll go to that spot under the banner where it says Bike Nights, which is in Terminus Road. And so I drove along the coast, drove down into Terminus Road, got to the end, and of course there weren't bikes there. I think there was a couple of bikes. I think the bikers do still like to meet up on a Wednesday, it seems, rather than once a month, but there were only a few I could see. And then once I was in town, I went into town a bit more, past the station, and then on the way home I didn't stop off at Tesco or Asda. I didn't need any. Wait a minute. No, I think it was. No, I didn't stop off at all. Did I? No, I didn't stop off at all. I went straight home. And I started watching these documentaries on James Bond. It's by a different, not the same channel on YouTube, but a different channel. And this particular channel is more, hasn't this person who owns the channel, he hasn't simply taken a documentary off a DVD extra and uploaded it. This guy has actually done his own take on it. He's actually done a review of the film, which he calls as a recap, and it's very informative. I thought I knew the trivia of the Bond films, but all the trivia I know he's touched upon himself, and then did a bit more like cameos and things like that. And it's really, he's put a lot of work in, and it's humorous, and you begin to sense a pattern. You know, he's got his own little catchphrases, which is inadvertent. And I've been watching those. I mean, they're half an hour, so they just, I've got it set to autoplay, so it carries on continuously. And then at some point, I just stopped and had the sweet chicken pizza, and after that went to bed. It was so it's just a day of editing. Went for a drive. I should have. It's difficult to. If I had the camera on the dashboard, I would have recorded some stuff. But I'm thinking of using the Canon phone to do that. I'm still trying to figure a way of how I can, with the Gorilla Pod, connect it to a car. I don't know if I can put it on the dashboard because it does get hot in the summer and it's a bit conspicuous, and also I don't know if it's stable. I did try putting it on the car seat. No, which is pointless. You can't see out the car unless you see tops of buildings. So I'm still figuring that one out. I might have to use both the Canon, I suppose, for when I'm out of the car, and use the phone just for a dash cam. So that's probably the more sensible, more practical step. Anyway, it's now nearly close to 10. It's 7 minutes to 10, and I better listen out for the engineer. I'll let you know how it all turns out later. Just playing a couple of room escape games whilst transferring files. Now why am I sitting in the kitchen and not in the front room? You may have heard or seen somebody walk by earlier. That was the engineer, and he's just left. And I've got Sky Television now and a brand new satellite dish. By all accounts, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm sure it's there. There was no trouble connecting it. It's just a case of re-drilling that hole that was already there and changing the satellite dish. You set up the Wi-Fi and all that while I was here. I didn't even know you did all that. And now I'm going to watch TV on Sky. Watch Sky Arts. Discovering. Insert actor's name. It's a bit windy today and overcast. Cool. Right, I've put away I put the laptop back to the desk and put this back to the waste table. Now this pizza I had yesterday was absolutely delicious. I think this is my favorite pizza at the moment. Sweet chili chicken. Because when I came back from the drive yesterday, I just wasn't in the mood to make a sandwich. I was just tired. I think it was a long day-ish. It was a long day editing and then going for a long drive. So I had this, and it was absolutely delicious. The flavors: sweet, chili, chicken, peppers. Let's read it off the box here. Tangy tomato sauce, creamy mozzarella, roasted chicken breast, and zingy sweet chili sauce. Yes, highly recommended. Right, so let's have a look at this Sky Television, and here is the beast. Not the TV, but I haven't even seen the set-top box yet. There it is. I think it's called a Sky Q. Yeah, there's the Q there. Can you see the Q? Alright, and here's the control. It's very straightforward. The home key is where you start. There's the TV guide. In fact, it's got a I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. There's a speaker icon. You press that and you say Steven Soderbergh. And it brings up all these results. So if I had Sky Cinema, I could watch Out of Sight, but I've seen all of these. The only one I haven't seen is Chair Part 1 and Chair Part 2. And if I was to watch that now, it would cost $3.49 to hire. Times 2 because it's a Part 2. So yeah. So far so good. It means I can start recording stuff now properly instead of using that flash drive. Yeah, flash drive. That's plugged in. Right. Right, I better put the furniture back again. that's it, done. I'm going to sit down and watch something on Sky, on catch up I believe. Yeah, it is on catch up, it's not on now on TV, and it's discovering Robert De Niro, and I'm going to have chili con carne while I watch it. I'm hoping to go out for a drive later and get some more of these, maybe 2 more. I've got one pizza in the freezer, cheese and tomato. I've started, so I'll finish. But I'll get a couple of these sweet chili chickens. Smells delicious. Of course, I'll have this with the garlic and herb sauce. Don't know what I was going to say next, actually. Oh, I'll put the kettle on. Well, I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil, and it's just boiled. Pour myself a coffee. Sit down with the chili con carne and garlic and herb sauce, and find discovering Robert De Niro. Oh! I didn't know that returned. That means... what's the other one? Only connect. Well, that's good to know. Oh, it's not there. Right. Robert De Niro. Bingo. It's downloading. Why is it downloading? I don't want to download it. It's downloading. I think I have to download it because I've gone to the Sky Arts channel from the TV guide, and as you can see in the corner there, it's discovering Julie Christie, and it gave me the option to watch it from start, and when I decided to do that, it started to download. Therefore, download is the way to watch, and it's downloaded. Is it downloaded? Yes, it's downloaded. Right. Let's do this. Wrong TV, wrong remote control. Where's the other one? There we go. It's all happening behind the scenes. So where's the cursor? There we go. Press play. Please enter your PIN. Uh-oh. Where's the PIN? Where's the PIN? Okay, I was miles off. The engineer gave me a PIN number.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, the script said we should see a trendy version.
Now this is an advert.
There I am.
It's not De Niro, like Robert De Niro. It's The Niro, the car, and it runs fully electric, hybrid, and plug-in.
He's doing two TV adverts at the moment.
I'll be right back.
Kia and Warburton's, the bread.
Also available as a hybrid or plug-in hybrid.
Kia, the power to surprise.
Windy, I can tell you that much.
Wind and rain, the great
Can I skip
summer
this?
is back again. Road trips, camping.
Well, it's all in the price, isn't it? Oh no, look, I can jump it. I can jump the ads. Well, quickly then. Press the play button. I can't see the play button. Where's the pause button?
Richie, we should have an aubergine quiche for dinner tonight. I love quiche.
Oh, come on, hurry up. Here we go. Ooh, let's go back a bit. Right, here we go.
To different people. You can assign a due date, the outline of the video, the description of it, and then I usually put my outline of my videos, or if there's anything that has a script, I'll put it right here and then a script.
Right, just watching YouTube on through the YouTube app on Sky. We've just seen the Robert De Niro documentary, which was good. Yes, this is Sky. I'm paying about $25 a month for this. I think it's because it's they offered 15, but if I want HD, it's 10 extra. So that's the deal. So I've just seen that documentary. I'm watching YouTube. I'm sure this is leading somewhere, but I've forgotten already. I've got a video to edit. Not yesterday. There was no video yesterday because that was taken up with editing. And I had an unboxing video, but I didn't publish it until the vlog video that followed it was complete, so I could release both at the same time in order for the end screen on the unboxing video to work, because there's an end bit at the there's an end bit at on the unboxing video which says the video that follows, i.e. this vlog, will be shot on the camera I was unboxing, and I couldn't link the video until the video was made, and that's why both of them had to be published or released, set to public at the same time. So now I fancy going for a drive. I also want to pop my head out the window and have a look at the brand new satellite dish. I've also used the search facility to find films by Herbert Long. I believe there is one coming up. Instead of it being, I'm used to it being text all the time, just a list of film titles. But on here it's all little thumbnails, it's pictures. So it's quite a lot to go through. And there was a Herbert Long film, so I've set a record for that. There is a Stanley Baker film coming, I set a record for that. In fact, let's have a look. I don't know if I've got a schedule here. I don't think so. No. I thought there was a schedule. Recordings? No. No. I'm sure there is. I thought I saw something. Catch up. On demand. I even searched for Louise Hooper, the director, and it brought up Vera. And I think that's on ITV3 now. ITV Hub as a catch-up. That's why. And there's no Steven Soderbergh films, but there are Soderbergh films. There aren't any on TV, on the TV guide, but there are in the Sky Store. So, yes, I'm going to have a look at the new satellite dish, just curious. And there's a box that came in over there, 1 terabyte, Sky Q 1 terabyte, 1 TB. So maybe there's some gumph inside. Right, so I've been watching YouTube on the YouTube app. Right, I thought there was going to be more to this update, but sometimes when I build up to it, I forget. I do, at the back of my mind, I feel there's something I have to say. And information, informative, but I don't know what it is. But I'm enjoying the extra channels like Sky, like CNN. I'm enjoying that. Seeing all these old channels that I normally watch now in HD. We've got a HD TV, so you've got, I mean, it's worth having the Sky box just to have the HD channels. It's just said to have a 55-inch TV, which I've had now for 3 years plus, and not making use of the HD. It's just, you know. I think, did I do it? I haven't done a, yes, I did a search on Jeff Bridges, and there's a discovering on him. So I'm looking forward to watching that at some point. I know this is series 10, series 10 of Discovering. And 1 was Al Pacino, 2 was Bill Murray, episode 2 this is. Episode 3 is Clint Eastwood, I haven't seen that one. 4 I can't remember, 5, 6. De Niro was further down, and then after De Niro it's Alan Delon. Because it, like all things you watch or catch up, it says at the end it's going to start the following episode. But I didn't watch Alan Delon. I'm going to go back to watch Clint Eastwood and watch the rest of it. But that's the problem. I haven't figured out how to get to this series as a whole. I have to go to Al Pacino, I have to go to Bill Murray, and then find the next one from there and play it on. And that's one way, but there must be an easy way of just going straight to the catch up. There is a catch up option, catch up TV, but it doesn't tell me. iPlayer, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, Sky. Ah, here we go. Sky, here we go. Yep, Sky Arts. Sky Arts. This looks good. Discovering Film Season 10. Bang, and there it is. See, series episode 1 was Al Pacino, number 2 was Bill Murray. Number 3 I haven't seen yet, Clint Eastwood. Number 4 Michael Caine I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of these except for Robert De Niro, Alan Delon, and then Maggie Smith. So these are good. This is a good season. Definitely excited about watching all of these, especially Michael Caine. Christopher Plummer too. Definitely Jeff Bridges. Sean Connery. You won't see Roger Moore here because he was mostly James Bond and the Saints, so he didn't really have a variety of film roles. It's just a shame I have to download it, but it doesn't matter because it only takes a few seconds to download. Excuse me, that was my belly. Oops, I'm not even looking at I'm looking at the actual screen while I'm somewhere over there like this. Sorry about that, it's a bit bad. Alright, let's know how to get to it directly. So, popping out to get, I think, some more pizzas. There's nothing else to get. I'm 1 can down on chili con carne, but while I've got 2, I'll leave it. Mind you, if I'm in Asda's, I might as well get 1 more. I'm also down to 1 bag of muesli. I think the moment I'm down to 1 box of cornflakes and 1 bag of muesli is when I'll get backups.
Oral-B, brush like a pro.
So I've got to have a look in the box, and it's just packaging. So, mind you, what's underneath the box itself? Nope. No. There's no glossy pamphlet, booklet. But however, the box itself, no, it's just a white box. That's it. Just a basic white box. So it's all to do with intuition and navigating through the screens. And mind you, there is on the home page.
Enjoy the brilliant clean of Ariel 3-in-1 pods. Do you pod? Always pod safely. Thank you.
On the home page, there are a list of items, apart TV guide, HD channels, TV guide and various other stuff. But at the bottom is a help, and then that help has a sub menu, and you've got videos to show you how to, tips on how to do things. I've been through those, and yeah, it's pretty much intuitive really, but it's good to know because I found out that if you press the word sky, the word sky is actually a button, and that takes you to the recordings, and that's got a sub menu, and that's where the schedule screen is, which I couldn't find earlier. So I've made some progress since I last speaks. The time now is 3:15 and I'm feeling a bit cooped up, so I think I'll go for a drive, and I might have to use this as the dash cam. Right, I'm at Asda. I'm gonna get those sweet chicken pizzas. Have a look around, see if anything else takes my fancy, and head back home again and commence on the edit. Time is just gone 5 PM, so it's a good time. I'm always thinking of starting an edit at 5 PM. Whilst I have sufficient energy. Before I get cracking on the edit. I'm going to have a cup of coffee and a couple of toast with marmalade on them. I've had marmalade on toast and coffee whilst watching Clint Eastwood on Discovering. Then he went straight into the next one, which was Michael Caine, and I had to stop myself from watching that as well. So I stopped it and sat here, turned on the laptop, opened up DaVinci Resolve, and I'm about to edit the 16th of July. And the time now is 7:45. I haven't got a headache, but I've got a sort of heavy head. Excuse me. I know the engineer was here. There was no problems at all, but I don't know why I should be like a tense. I don't know why. I don't feel on the tense at all, but just a heavy head. Maybe I was anticipating it. Anticipating it all morning. I don't know. Maybe I see when the only fresh air I got was from the car, from here to the car, then from the car to Asda, and vice versa. So I haven't really had fresh air. Oh well. Mind you, I had the aircon in the car. Maybe that's giving me a slight, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to commence with the edit. Can you feel a draft? A George Raft. Octopussy is about to start. In fact, it started half an hour ago, 36 minutes ago, but I've paused it because I was near the end of the edit, which is now finished and is currently exporting, which will take 2 hours to do. And now I'm ready to watch James Bond. So I'm thinking, shall I have a pizza or a sandwich? Yes, I'm going to make myself a sandwich and watch James Bond. This is going to be incredible because I've not seen Octopussy in HD before. So it's going to be remarkable.